So, welcome back. And yeah, so I don't know if you guys remember what the portal used to look like, but it was basically just a small room, kind of like this, and then it maybe ended like right here, and we just had the portal in the middle. But I've done some stuff. So, yeah, pretty much I was wanting to keep it enclosed, but I thought, you know, it would be a lot of trouble and it would look kind of unnatural to just, you know, block off the ravine or whatever. So I made the portal bigger. I went down a couple more blocks so that way it gives it a little bit more of like a slope. I added all kinds of little details and stuff like that. I put a little iron bar with a little lantern hanging down, scattered some lanterns here and there. I have lava as a light source in certain spots. But yeah, basically all I did was just I hollowed out the area, and then with this wall, I just took the natural curve of it and just added some, you know, regular stone bricks, some stone here and there. I took some andesite and some cobblestone, and then I had variants of, you know, stairs and slabs of different ones. Like this is a stone stair, and here's a stone slab, and then I added some small, like little, whatchamacallit, mossy cobblestone here and there. I thought the redstone looked kind of cool, so I just scattered a little bit of redstone dust on the ground over here, just to, I don't know, just to give it a little bit more detail, I guess. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. You just, I don't know, I'm really liking the fact that I'm texturing stuff now, and it's not even like that foreign of a concept. Like, I should have been doing this the entire time I've been playing, but now that I have been doing it, it really adds a lot to the, you know, the way everything looks. Just adding small slabs and stairs and stuff like that. And I mean, it doesn't all have to be the same material, which I think that was my biggest problem, is that I was just only using basically like one material to make it look, you know, nice and flush. But having this like rundown look where it's like, you know, cobblestone and smooth stone and, you know, stone bricks, which is the like more refined version, like all of it, you know, together in one makes for a really nice, like textured, detailed area. And yeah, so I scattered some coarse dirt and some gravel along the ground just to kind of give it a little bit more of like a path like feel, I guess. And then even behind the portal, I have purple glass behind the portal, so that way if you come through, you're not going to walk into that little like fake nether area there. But I have like a little, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's like a little broken portal and some lava coming down and some glowstone and magma blocks and a little bit of nether brick and stuff and some fences. So I don't know, it's kind of like you can see through into the nether a little bit. But yeah, thought that was really cool. So that's basically that. What I want to do this episode is I want to go to the nether and try to fight some wither skeletons and grab their skulls. So I have my looting sword with me. I took the rest of my tools and put them into the ender chest just because in case I, you know, die, I don't want to lose all my good stuff. But I'm bringing the armor just because it's, you know, it's really good armor. It would be nice to have with me. I grabbed one of my extra little throwaway diamond pickaxes just in case I need to break blocks and stuff. And I brought some fire resistance potions just in case I end up like falling over into the lava. So I'm going to run in here. We're going to go over to the fortress and try to kill some wither skeletons. And yeah. Other than that, I will see you guys when I get back. Try to grab 3. Hopefully, you know, we get enough luck to, you know, drop those. So, see you then. Alright, so this is what I'm working with. I've actually finally got all 3 of my skulls, and it took probably 2 hours of constant grind, which isn't all that bad. But it was this little staircase right here came up into this room. I cleared a lot of the stone brick out in my free time just so I could kind of expand on this platform down here, because I think this row right here going that way, like about 5 blocks or so, was the actual like starting point, and I kind of just expanded it out as much as I could to create more spawning area, I guess. It's not worth me going over there. That was the biggest issue here, is that the blaze kept spawning and everything. The pigmen got in the way once or twice, but nothing too crazy. And anytime I saw an enderman, I went ahead and tried to get the pearls off of him. So I've actually got 12 pearls now, so that's really nice. I forget that this is not my entrance anymore. But yeah, not too bad overall. Got a pretty decent amount of spoils. So I'm going to head back to the base. We're going to try to figure out where we want to summon this monster. And I'm going to do my first ever vanilla wither fight. So get ready for that. I'm not. Alrighty. So I took the nether portal over to the desert that I've been getting sand out of. And I'm legitimately nervous about this because I've never done this before, and I don't know how tough he's going to be. I'm assuming because I have protection 4 on all of my gear, I should be okay. But just in case, I have potions of swiftness, strength, healing, and regeneration at the ready. So hopefully I utilize those well. I know that he's supposed to be in, I think it's like a flying state first, so you're supposed to shoot your bow at him, and then once he gets lower in health, he's supposed to come towards you, and then you use the sword because he puts some sort of shield on. So I guess let's do this. Let me drink a potion first. I'm gonna put on. I want to do a regeneration first, and then we're gonna activate a swiftness. And actually, I'm gonna keep the strength until he gets to the next, or the sword phase. So I don't like this. I'm in this long hallway too, so hopefully I can back up if need be. I can barely tell what my health is at. This is going very well. Okay, so that wasn't nearly as bad as I expected. I didn't expect it to be anything super crazy, but I knew it was gonna hurt. So now we have another star. Never had one of those before, and I've never built a beacon either, so I guess we'll see how that turns out. I know that one other thing that you might want to do with your wither is you can do, if you put animals around the wither, and then you activate it and it kills the animals, they drop wither roses. And apparently you can use wither roses for all kinds of different farms and stuff like that, because if enemies walk on top of a wither rose, they take damage or something. I've never seen a wither rose. I don't I don't know anything about it really. So eventually I think the idea that I have is I'll try to get a bunch of, or I'll try to set up a chicken farm at some point and harvest a bunch of eggs, and next time we fight a wither, I'll just throw a whole bunch of eggs around and try to get as many baby chickens as possible, and I'll just, you know, fight the wither, and if they're collateral damage, hopefully I grab some roses out of that. So I guess let me head back. I'll try to see how much. I know you have to use full blocks to actually make the base of the beacon. So let me go back to the base. I'll try to figure out what I want to spend. I would assume gold is probably going to be my best material because gold is worthless in a lot of senses. So I don't want to waste a whole bunch of iron. Well, I mean, I don't really use iron tools and stuff like that anymore. So if I have to use some iron, so be it. But we're going to get the beacon set up and everything in the mine, and then, yeah, we'll take it from there. Okay, so I had to go do some mining because I didn't have quite enough gold. I still don't have enough gold for the whole thing, and I don't have enough materials to do a tier 4 because I had to look it up because I have no idea what any of this means. So I'm going to do a tier 3, so I'm going to do the 5x5 on the bottom with iron, and it should take 49, or no, it's a 7x7? I'm pretty sure it's a 7x7, and then it's a 5x5, and then a 3x3. And then if you want to get crazy with it, you can go all the way up to the 9x9. Yeah, okay. So 49 blocks for the 7x7 on the bottom, and then we're going with 34, which should take care of both the 5x5 and the 9x9, or the 3x3, sorry. And then we're going to put the beacon together. Boom. And then I've got a piece of iron to activate it. So I'm looking forward to this, actually, because I've never done this before, and I've seen a lot of people do it in other videos and stuff that I've watched since this feature came out. I'm really interested to put on haste and use this efficiency 5 pickaxe to absolutely melt the earth. So yeah, let me run down here. I'm going to dig into the mine a little bit, so that way we have some more room to play with. I probably should have made some more torches, but whatever, we'll deal with it in a minute. And then yeah, I'll show you guys what we're working with. Okay, so I've got it all set up downstairs. I know you have to have a whatchamacallit. You have to have a direct sunlight. So this is the spot, 168, 168. And I got that completely by accident. I did not mean to do that. So I'm gonna even this out a little bit. Mark it right here. That's the spot. Get rid of that. I did not mean to do that. Hello, hitting the wrong buttons. All right, that way it's a little bit more of a slope. And then I want to do something like this. And then I have a piece of blue glass because I know that it will change the way the color of the beam looks or whatever. Like the actual light shaft or whatever you want to call it. So let me come all the way down here. Normally not wise to do this. I might fall in lava. But there should be a beacon at the bottom. So I think it's worth doing. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. What level was I on? Like 12? So I should be hitting it now. Okay. So there it is. Hello. I didn't know it made a sound at all. So I'm not really that far in, but I figure once we use the beacon to clear out more space, I can move it further in if I need to. So we're going to do haste. Secondary power is regeneration. Can you not change that? Because I was going to do speed and haste, but oh well, I guess. I know that on the wiki they were saying that you can do like multiple beacon setups where you basically just like put another beacon next to it and then you extend it one block out, which seems a lot cheaper, so that's probably the way to go. Either way. So, alright, you see I have haste. And it should, okay, it just renews itself as long as I'm within the area. It's not haste 2 though. Haste 2. Do I have to put another like piece in it, or? Yeah, I definitely need haste 2. Sorry, you guys are probably screaming at me if you know how to use a beacon. I've never used one before. Okay, I guess I will look this up. Oh no. Okay, so I had to do more mining because after looking it up, you have to have a level 2, or no, a level 4 beacon for your primary primary power. So these are your primary powers. This is your secondary power. For your primary power to become the second tier, I guess if I would have looked at this chart, you would see that I have to have a level 4. So I guess that makes sense, I guess. So I've done a ton of mining, as you can see by the stacks of iron, or the stack of iron blocks in my inventory. Which, I mean, I guess it was bound to happen eventually. It kind of sucks that now that I'm done collecting the materials for it is when I'm pretty much going to be getting the most out of this, like, because I'm going to be able to mine a lot faster. I'm going to be able to get materials a lot faster, obviously, but that's normally how it goes. So I guess let me place all this down really quick. Alright, boom bang bam. So I brought this just in case. So let me get this straight. The only secondary powers are haste 2. Wait, no. Okay, so it has to have regen? I feel like I'm missing something here. But either way, we got haste 2, so here it is. Oh my god. What a masterpiece. This is fantastic. I don't know why, but I never expected you to be able to do this in Minecraft. But this is fantastic though, because now instead of doing a strip mine, I can just make a hole, and there's no chance of me missing anything like in these middle 2 blocks or anything like that, so that is very cool. Cobblestone has just a slightly higher break time than stone does, which is really odd to me. I know it was a big thing when I played. There was like a Feed the Beast mod pack that I used to play where it was like almost like a sky block, and it was a big thing if you used the Philosopher's Stone on a cobblestone generator. You would use it, like one person would constantly convert the cobblestone to regular stone because you could break it faster, and the idea behind the thing was it was 2 teams of 2 players, and the first one to get all of the challenges done won, and it was really fun actually, but that was just kind of like the tactic to use, which I thought was cool. But yeah, so I guess what we're gonna do is, since I got all of those ender pearls while I was you know, hunting the wither skeletons earlier, I think we're gonna turn a lot of those into ender eyes, and we're gonna try to go to the stronghold in the next episode. So I don't know how long this episode is gonna be. From me, you know, not being able to tell, because I always think that they're going to be shorter episodes. I'll say it again. I think this is going to be a shorter episode, especially since a lot of the more recent ones have been like 30 minutes or so. So anyways, I'm going to do a lot more mining just because I can, I guess. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.